Tonight, there's outrage across the Peach State and the country as a Georgia County Board of Elections is trying to close 7 of its 9 voting precincts. It's happening in Randolph County, which has an African-American majority. Ashley Bridges has the Board of Elections' reason for wanting the closures.
Why close more than 75% of the precincts in a 60% African-American county where many people don't have cars right before Georgia's heated November election? Precincts that were used in May's primary and July's runoff.
It was kind of a mix of defensiveness, like, we're not here to disenfranchise voters. I promise you that.
Folks, I will tell you right now, your polling places are not ADA compliant.
Michael Malone, a paid consultant from outside Randolph County, says it's to make things equally accessible to people with disabilities. He says it's happening now because he discovered it, but I produced records showing he's been on Randolph County's payroll since at least April. And the ACLU says Randolph County's known about the violations since 2012 when they were sued and settled over them with the U.S. government.
They have known for at least 6 years that there are ADA compliance issues, and yet it's only now, right before the November elections, that they're choosing to address this issue. So the timing is really suspicious. Nothing they're saying is holding water.
And take a look at these pictures. The parking lots at some of the sites he says break code, for example, having grass and no walkway, seem the same as one of the sites he says should stay open. Attorneys say the ADA is designed to make voting places equally accessible for everyone, including people living with disabilities, not equally inaccessible for everyone altogether.
There's nothing in ADA law that says you just eliminate whatever government building is not accessible to persons with disabilities. I mean, that's not only illegal, it's cruel.
There are churches, there are elementary schools, there are city and county buildings.
Malone wasn't interested.
Malone said that it was not his job to look for alternative locations. So, which begs the question, exactly what is your job?
We wanted to know too, so we filed records requests for the contract Malone has with Randolph County. On paper, he was tasked with training and supervisory work, not closing precincts. Malone says voters who can't reach polls should just vote by mail, boasting on a slide of his work in these 10 other Georgia counties. What do they have in common?
In the vast majority of those counties, they're disproportionately black.
And that they've now had some of their polls closed or consolidated. We will continue investigating the story for voters across Georgia. Reporting in Atlanta, I'm Ashley Bridges.
After 2 public meetings about the closures last week, the Board of Elections moved the vote from 4 p.m. Friday to 8 a.m. We'll follow up and let you know the results of that vote and have reaction.